Legends, tonight we are going live with Shotaru's team. Shotaru's Regulation E team. Now, you guys remember Shotaru as the legend that came up with Life Orb Amoonguss. They have a more standard Amoonguss here. Sort of transition to the Fire type, Fire Terra type, I should say. Going with the Regi meta where like grass types are so popular and Terra Water has kind of dropped a little bit. You still see some Terra Water here and there, but you know, you have a more a better you know, you're planning for the meta, right? You're playing for the most matchups you're going to see in the matchup. You know, you want to be able to win the most common or the most probable matchup. So Terra Fire has become a lot more common on Amoonguss. That way you lose your fire super effectiveness. You gain a fire resistance just like you did with water, but you're still also resisting grass. So that's a good adjustment there. But Amoonguss is one of the stars on the show. He's always present on a Shotaru team. Shotaru loves Amoonguss. Look at Shotaru here with the plush. Shotaru here with the Amoonguss and Spechan special week from Uma Musume. I love this. I love this art. I love this profile pic. And Shotaru is the one that came up with the Life Orb Amoonguss tech. It was Colonel Bette's team when we did that video a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, actually, at this point. But it was that team that was Colonel Bette's skeleton and it had Shotaru's Life Orb Amoonguss in it. So now we're going like we're getting it straight from the horse's mouth, straight from the mushroom's mouth. We're getting this Amoonguss team. And so everybody, I would encourage you, please check out Shotaru on Twitter. Throw them the follow. They are such a legend. Let's open up their blog post right here. Their blog, they have a Hatena blog page. You can see they write articles about Pokemon construction, and it looks like they haven't been updated in a little while. Looks like the last one was from the Sword and Shield days, but that is because they are writing their articles now on Liberty Note. So I highly encourage you to scroll through there for the knowledge and the history. But the team breakdown for the team that we are going to use tonight is on the Liberty Note website because Shotaru used this team to get top 32 at the Teru Challenge. You guys remember the Teru Fest, Teru Challenge, series of online or in-person unofficial tournaments that are in Japan. And they're just like, I think they're held monthly, but they're put on sort of by like the same community that runs Liberty Note. And Liberty Note, if you guys don't recall, is sort of like this unofficial, just like grassroots Pokemon resource community. So they organize tournaments, they put together like just like team reports, rental codes, tips for everyone, event calendars, things like that, and also just stream stuff as far as like tournaments and sample battles and things. So they're kind of like if you think about Victory Road is like the Western version of that. But Shotaru wrote an awesome epic team report for this team straight to Liberty Note. This is right on the Liberty Note blog, so that is awesome. I think let's take a look at Shotaru's tweets. Liberty Note tweeted out a link to the team report, and I think this is their first direct contribution to Liberty Note. So I want to congratulations to Shotaru on that. That was really sick, dude, and it's got plenty of thoughtful info in there. And you know, I'm just so happy to Shotaru. Thank you so much for taking the time to break down that this team for us, and we are going to do our best as well, trying to gain some insight on how you use it. But rewinding a little bit, a breakdown of the tournament. Like we were saying, this is Teru Challenge. This is like a monthly tournament put on by Teru, by Liberty Note. So this iteration was online best of 3 with open team sheet. So again, like I was saying, a lot of like Japanese nationals and qualifications for World is online, closed team sheet, best of 1. So this is great experience for Japanese players. This is awesome that they put on these opportunities for Japanese players to get open team sheet best of 3, because that's what they're going to have to do at Worlds eventually. You know, that's the format for Worlds. So I think this is like such a valuable experience for all these players, and I'm really like you know, just like super grateful to Liberty Note and Teru for putting this all on. You know, it's so sick, and you get awesome teams that come out of it. So this was a best of 3 online tournament. And you take a look. Let's take a look at the bracket. This was day 2. So Shotaru made day 2 cooked day one. Finished 19th. This is Shotaru right here, 19th spot. And if you look around, you'll notice some familiar names. You might remember Shusuke. Shusuke, we had the sushi team that had the Dondozo Tatsugiri, had Tyranitar and Lycanroc. And then what was the last mode of the team? It's escaping me right now, but either way, you remember the legend Shusuke. Shusuke got 16th, and dude, I want you guys to keep an eye on Mumemo, because Mumemo has an awesome team that I think is gonna I think is gonna blow up very soon. They've been cooking a lot with some of their they've been cooking a lot with some of their stuff, dude. They have this awesome Dondozo team, and get this, no Tatsugiri. Dude, they're going, they have the Yawn Poison Tech, Dondozo and Glamora. That is the core, and it is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Also, so before we get ahead of ourselves, yes, keep an eye on Mumemo. I might be doing a team breakdown for them soon. I would have done it, but I think they are tinkering with the team a little more, so I'm going to give them a little more time to do that. Also, I'm not sure if I think they might have, now that I say this is Shotaru in 19th, I'm not sure this is Shotaru in 19th. I think that Shotaru finished even higher. I think that they are one of these. You see how like some people get a bye? They were a team that got a bye. I'm sorry, I can't read the Japanese, so I can't like place their name, but I'm pretty sure it's not this name. But maybe it is. Either way, I just want to show you the brackets, show you some familiar faces in the Japanese VGC community who are cooking and still cooking, and we love to see that. So let's take a look. Terra Run Challenge 16. Shotaru's just summarizing their tournament run. They got, quick 1-2 punch in round 1 and 2. Still won the best of 3 and 3 and 4. Drop a little bit of steam in 4 and 5, or 5 and 6, and then they close out 7 and 8. Love that. So they finished 16 and 2, or sorry, 16, 6 and 2, 6 and 2, made it to the next day, and then round 1 they got a bye. Oh, I'm sorry. I should be reading down here, guys. Okay. Yes, they got 6 and 2 on the first day, and then they got 19th place out of 338 people. I think that's their final standing, because it says round 1 seed. I think that means round 1 bye. Unfortunately, they lost in round 2 right after, but still, a top 32 finish is nothing to that saying always escapes me, guys. It's something to write home about. I want to say it's nothing to scoff at. Maybe that is something to write home about, dude. A top 32 finish in a tournament of about 340 people. That's awesome, man. So congratulations to Shotaru, and again, congratulations on congratulations and thank you for making this awesome contribution to Liberty Note. I love that. I love to see it. This is so sick. So thank you, Shotaru. Let's get into the breakdown now. We got Shotaru's report for Liberty Note on the left. We got Pokemon Showdown layout on the right. Let's see. The first thing I want to look at here is I want to show you guys, this is, we know the legend Shotaru. Everybody follow Shotaru VGC on Twitter. The legend got 19th place at the Teru Challenge, Teru Fest, Teru Share, Teru Challenge number 16, just this past month, just last week. So the thinking behind this team is really interesting. So it starts off with 3 Pokemon who are proving to be pretty strong and popular in Regulation E, and that is Water Ogerpon, Chi-Yu, and Flutter Mane. Pretty strong. Funny enough, Flutter Mane, who you guys know as like the most popular Pokemon, been dominating the meta ever since it's been eligible to use in competitive, has fallen off a little bit. In the last couple tournaments, you see Iron Hands is the number one pick, not Flutter Mane. Iron Hands has been cooking up leaderboards and popularity charts. Iron Hands gives you the utility where you can beat Flutter Mane, and also less opportunity cost, where I feel like with the introduction of Ogerpon, you're seeing this, a lot of Flutter Manes are being put in danger, right? A lot of Flutter Manes are being put in danger of, you need to run bulk. At the very least, it's changing the way people are building Flutter Manes, sort of the same way Urshifu did. And Urshifu had something to say about that too, but Iron Hands is just so bulky, can Oko Flutter Mane itself, even though it's weak against it. Gives you the fake out support. Iron Hands is bringing so much to the table that I'm not really surprised that it's risen so much, or not risen so much. It's always been a pretty popular Pokemon, but risen to overtake Flutter Mane as most popular. So anyway, this is sort of the core. Shotaru started with was Water Ogerpon, Chi-Yu, and Flutter Mane. And after that, they're like, I'm tossing Amoonguss in. You know they had to toss Amoonguss in because you might say, oh, well, we got Chi-Yu, we got the fire, we got the water here in Water Ogerpon. Ogerpon also is naturally grass too with the dual typing. So you have a fire water grass core almost in 2 Pokemon already. They're throwing in the other grass type. What other Pokemon could they have put in but Amoonguss? You know that's Shotaru's favorite mon, dude. We're throwing in Amoonguss, and Shotaru's like, you know, Iron Hands works really well with Amoonguss, so that's a great partner. And Iron Hands is just so good around the board. Then let's see, they were like, okay, let's get the last slot. So basically, after they set these 5, they were like, how do I beat Ogerpon? How do I really pressure Ogerpon, like all forms of Ogerpon? You know what I mean? Because like you have the Chi-Yu that can hit all of them for neutral at least, unless they terrastalize. Then you're only hitting 1 for super effective. The rest of them you're hitting for half damage. And then Flutter Mane, like we said, you know, if you're not OHKOing the Ogerpon is beating you, and you also have to make sure that you're investing enough to be faster than Ogerpon, you know? It's a very tricky matchup, so they were like, we're going with Landorus. Choice Scarf Lando. And this is a core that has been said to be very, like, universal. Super, super popular. You know, right behind Iron Hands and Flutter Mane, you got Landorus as meta-defining, dude. You'll see this Iron Hands Landorus core on so many teams. So I like that this team features a lot of popular Pokemon, and Amoonguss, you might say, may have fallen off a little bit in popularity just because of the rise of other grass types and Ogerpon. Maybe Fire Ogerpon particularly, but like, either way, Amoonguss is still there, folks. Don't think Amoonguss win anywhere. Don't think Amoonguss win anywhere. But it's like, it's a lot of very popular Pokemon, and I feel like this is a great beginner team. Like, if you're just getting into regulation and you want to try out some of the strongest options available. So that's another reason why I picked this team to sort of push that universality of the team. So let's go down to individual breakdown of these Pokemon. So starting off with Ogerpon again. So this is written all in Japanese. I'm just like Google translating it. So I'm going to, we have stuff we can lean on as far as the specifics for item and moves and everything over here. And the stat values I've sort of broken down. This is like the Japanese shorthand for writing stats. And they kind of have a key here. It says real value and then effort value. So the real value, like H, is HP, 175. 175 is the real value. In parentheses, you have how many EVs they invested, 156. And it's assumed that they'd all be perfect unless noted otherwise. I think that this has to be 20 because Ogerpon couldn't have an IV lower than 20, or maybe they were all set at either perfect or 20. I'm not sure how the code was written for the game, but that might be it. But basically in Japanese, you have the H for HP, then you have A, B, C, D as attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and then you have S for speed. So they're hitting, with the investment, they're hitting this 150 speed benchmark. So let's see what they're doing. So please bear with me. We're going to have to sort of do some translation stuff on the fly. But moveset, we got Ivy Cudgel, incredibly strong. This is Ogerpon's move. Although it says grass type, it is technically a grass type move. It changes depending on what form you have. So if you're Water Ogerpon with the Wellspring Mask, this is a water type move. 100 base power, 100% accuracy. This is a move to be reckoned with. Then when you terrastalize, I believe that Ogerpon gets an extra 1.2 boost on top of the normal terrastalization to all their moves, not just the same type, not the same Terra type. So we got Ivy Cudgel. Horn Leech lets you recover some damage, lets you stick on the field longer. Swords Dance gives you the setup option where, if you have the opening and you get a Swords Dance off, you're starting off with 176 attack, dude. You balloon that to, what is that, 352? You're OHKOing Iron Hands with the Terra, dude. Then you have the Spiky Shield. Spiky Shield, for you guys that don't know, it's like Protect, but if someone hits you with a contact move, you lose an eighth of your HP. So let's see the adjustments they had. For the HP, they went 16N -1. That's an optimization there. They have maybe that's is that an optimization for the Water Absorb? They went 11N on attack. That just is this 156. You see how it goes when I shift the slider here. You see how it goes from 174 to 176. if I were to do that on any other stat that wasn't the boosted nature at a certain benchmark, you would only get 1 point. There are, you know, hidden decimals in these values where you will have a benchmark where you will gain 2 points instead of 1. So a lot of times those become like key investment stopping points. So they just put 156 with the adamant nature in to hit 176. And that's the reasoning. That's why they stopped. And they're like, let me make the most of all this investment I'm putting in, and then I'll spread that around. And I like they put 156 around, like they put like 156 around everything. They sort of like evened it out. So they're guaranteed to withstand 2 of this is Flutter Mane Shadow Balls. So we're living 2 Shadow Balls. Shadow Ball is a 3-hit KO on this Ogerpon. I believe that's what they're saying with this. And then you have a high percent chance, 87.5, to Oko Flutter Mane with your Ivy Cudgel if this is their investment. 162 and 75, or these are their real values. So we can look at our Flutter Mane and see what the investment is. And you can see that we have a lot more. We have a little more. Instead of 75, we have 89 physical defense. Our HP is like 30 points lower. So to hit 162, I probably can't do it on this. Let me pull up the damage calculator. Where the heck is it? Damage calculator. Let's see. If we put in Flutter Mane here. Let's see. If we did 252, 162, you'd have to have full HP investment. So that's just going to show how strong this Ogerpon is, guys. Craziness. But so they're just going over sort of more of this explanation behind each of the moves. Oh my gosh. Dude, Bree comes in. Bree and Ash. Ash says, I keep thinking you say Amoonguss. Yeah, Among Us. Yeah. Close, right? Close. Bree, welcome to the stream. I'm home now. We got matching broken headphones. Yep. The headphones. Your headphones broke too? Oh no. What happened to yours? Let me know. Not enough tape. Okay. So let's go down to the next Pokemon would be Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu, you guys know the FlutterFish core, dudes. We got Chi-Yu with choice specs. You guys know the Chi-Yu memes? They have like, it's like, actually, it is like Chi-Yu with, I mean, it already looks like it has the nerdy glasses on, but if you have like choice specs Chi-Yu with 252 on special attack, they didn't go that far on this. But that, plus choice specs, plus Beads of Ruin, oh my god, dude, like, Overheat is killing things in the rain. If it was in the sun, you're knocking out pretty much anything, dude. Insane. So we got the modest choice specs Chi-Yu. Terra Fire, dude. They didn't even go defensive Terra type. Shotaru was like fire power. That's why they were able to spread their bulk around so much, because then if they commit Terra to Chi-Yu, that makes up, that's like full investment plus, dude. So we got let's see, Urshifu's, let's see, they're saying that a Urshifu's type reinforcement hold water Terra, Aqua Jet. Okay, so I believe what they're saying here is that this Chi-Yu will live in Aqua Jet from a 200. That must be max Urshifu. Let's look at this right now. Urshifu Rapid Strike. Let's see, with Mystic Water, perhaps? If they went Adamant and they're hitting Aqua Jet. Let's see Chi-Yu. Let's see Chi-Yu, guys. We got to do this math. This is smoking me, dude. If true. Okay, we're getting to 141. And what is the physical defense is 164. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Dude. What is this? With band? Oh my god, dude. It's living this? No way. Oh, Terra. Okay, Terra. Mystic Water. Let's go Mystic Water. Oh my god. They are so... This is what they're saying, guys. It's a 6.3 chance to Oko. This Chi-Yu is living a Terra Water, Mystic Water, Adamant 252 Aqua Jet from Urshifu Rapid Strike. Insane. Insane, dude. Insane. I cannot believe that. This is a bulked out Chi-Yu. Oh my god. And they're also saying that 185, let's say, like, if Golden Go was also holding, if Golden Go was holding choice specs and was only invested to 185 here, so they're modest. I'm not, you know, maybe they went modest and they optimized how they spread it out. The power gem is only, it also only has a 6.3. Insane, dude. Insane. Oh my god, dude. It's living power gems. It's living aqua gems. This is a bulked out Chi-Yu, dude. Okay, so, and they're just like going, they went with, let's see Chi-Yu's moves. They got the heat wave. Good, you know, you take the accuracy loss with the incredible amount of spread damage you got. Huge dark type stab move, which is also picking up KOs crazy. Overheat, like we said, just a nuke. And Snarl is great, even with the low accuracy, that you can debuff as well, even if you're not picking up KOs. And you can sort of like ruin other Pokemon special attackers' day. Just totally cripple them with this special attack drop. And it says we're beating anything in base 85 group. +1, fastest to beat. It can beat 136 base mons. Is that what it's saying? It can beat 136 mons like bundle. Like it can beat bundle, I guess. With just one icy wind. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, that's crazy. So that's the Chi-Yu investment, legends. And you know, with Chi-Yu, with the flutter comes with the fish comes the flutter, I should have said. So we have Flutter Mane now. Booster energy Flutter Mane. This is booster speed Flutter Mane. This is the fastest Flutter Mane money can buy. Booster energy 1.5 times on this 205. Faster than anything except max investment booster speed bundle. And perhaps scarf anything fast with a higher base than this, which is crazy. So you'll see we rounded Shotaru rounded out the bulk here. Went max on the speed, went to 173, not going full special attack investment, and that's because you know, if you have it on the field with Chi-Yu, you're getting the Speeds of Ruin, which makes all the Pokemon on the field except Chi-Yu have their special defenses multiplied by 3/4. So total debuff to everyone's special defense. You know, this number is getting boosted technically. So, and for moves, we got single target damage, Moonblast, Shadow Ball, no Dazzling Gleam here. We got the Protect option, and then we got Icy Wind for some speed control. We love to see that. And we could go Terra Grass just to resist like Grassy Glides, Wood Hammers, stuff like that. Anything from like Water Urshifu too, you know? So that's really nice to have that Grass Terra type and not have to invest so much physically defensive, because instead of hitting for neutral, you're getting hit. It's a resistant hit. So let's see. Chien-Pao Sword of Calamity can withstand anything other than the rest. So these are other just benchmarks. So this is surviving like a Chien-Pao. Is Sword of Calamity, is that Sacred Sword? Or is it a Sucker Punch? Maybe it's a Sucker Punch. Then we got the Overheat. We can live the Overheat from 187 stat Chi-Yu, which is right here, the 116 plus. Then a Beads of Ruin. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. The Sword of Calamity. So that's Chien-Pao's ability. It's saying that with a 189. So if we look up at Chien-Pao, this is a big learning stuff. Sorry guys, a lot of breakdown here. So much like to get through, and I'm like, so it's just so awesome. All the effort that Shotaru put in this. Max Adamant Chien-Pao lives anything other than the highest random number. So that's like 6.5 % chances, like stuff like that, like we were seeing with Chi-Yu, and can totally live in Overheat from the Chi-Yu with the same investment as ours. Maybe without the choice specs though that we have on ours. It can live a Beads of Ruin Shadow Ball with one high random number, 75%. Or is it killing? I think it's saying it's killing. Yeah, because it's saying these are saying like reference the attack and defense stats. This is saying reference our stat. With Beads of Ruin, we have a 75% chance to kill most Flutter Mane, and then we talked about the speed already. So they left Dazzling Gleam on, and because without the specs, it just doesn't have the firepower. So that's why they leave it off, because they're also worried about Iron Hands with the vest. You know, Moonblast, you can 2-shot Iron Hands with the vest, so that's why they went with that. All right. And the Icy Wind is also great into this fella, Landorus. So next up, we got Lando. Lando, super meta-defining, dude. We have Terra Flying Landorus. Choice Scarf, super meta-defining. You get the Intimidate, lower your opponent's attack. So totally improving your team's survivability. Choice Scarf here is making sure that you outspeed a lot of things. Let's see, if you're 154 with a Choice Scarf, what was this, 228 Jolly? That's so crazy to go even Jolly with the Scarf, dude. So I've seen, you see it, they really went fast. They really went fast. J, oh my god. I'm looking at abilities. Here we go. Okay. 154, right? Yep, 154. And then let's say they had a Scarf. Choice Scarf. 231. Now this is huge, guys. So like we were saying, this is outspeeding. Let's see. Let me see. You're outspeeding like all Scarf 100s groups +2. Oh my god. So you're outspeeding all Scarf 100, all base 100 Scarf? No, can't be. Because they could be higher. Oh, Scarf 100 as in, I'm trying to figure out what they mean. Maybe +2 is with the Tailwind. So 100 group with the Tailwind. I get that for sure. Because we could do base 100. We have a base 100 right here. Let's do 252 Timid. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely outspeeding that. What do they mean? All right. Anyway, semi-speeding Scarf 100 group +2. Maybe that's with. You're outspeeding a lot of stuff. I can guarantee you. 231 is an insane stat. For reference, look at Iron Bundle booster speed, dude. 206. You know what I mean? Dragapult is getting faster than this. Maybe Electrode, but you're basically outspeeding a lot of, anything in the game that also isn't Scarfed, like those that, so they'd have to have a higher base speed stat than 91 and also be Scarfed. And I think maybe what they're saying is that even at base 100, maybe they won't commit this kind of like speed investment to hit this value. So you're going to outspeed a lot of stuff, dude. You're going to outspeed a lot of stuff. And they still had room to devote to bulk very sparingly, because they just went max no adamant. So they're almost hitting 200 attack. This is crazy. So on Terra Flight, an adamant Urshifu with the Mystic Water, you're living Surging Strikes. That's crazy. And then you have Stomping Tantrum, because it didn't want to pick Earthquake because you're basically hitting everything next to you if you're using Earthquake. So just went for Stomping Tantrum. And then the main weapon against all types of Ogerpons is the Terra Flying Terra Blast, dude. And then you use Rock Slide when nothing can be done. And U-turn, great pivoting move. So much utility on this Landorus. Definitely a force to be reckoned with. Let's move on to Iron Hands. Iron Hands with the Assault Vest. Remember, the Assault Vest boosts your special defense by 1.5 times, but you can only pick damaging moves because of it. You got the Wild Charge, Drain Punch, Volt Switch for some pivots. Slow Volt Switches are awesome because you basically can get a free switch if you underspeed everything else on the field. And then you get Fake Out just to, boom, cancel out an opponent's turn. Maybe you get off a Swords Dance in that time. Maybe you get off a Spore in that time. Maybe you just get off free huge damage in that time. But with this investment, they just went super bulked out in HP, rounded it out. They bumped up special defense all the way to 100. That way the vest is bringing them to 150. They just left 128 alone on physical. And then they went above 200 on its attack stat with the adamant. So again, you're surviving a adamant Urshifu, or I think you're surviving an adamant Urshifu's Surging Strikes. Is that what we said this was? This is adamant. I know this is attack stat, but I think to hit 200, you have to be adamant max. You're living Surging Strikes for sure. And after you terrestrialize to water, you're living 2 Surging Strikes, which is crazy. So, and then a Choice Specs, 187 Flutter Mane is, it's living 1 random number shots. So, okay, it also has a high % chance to live. It has a high % chance to live this Dazzling Gleam, I think. Which is nice. Insane. A Shadow Ball and a Dazzling Gleam, you're living crazy. Is that what they're saying? So that way, if you terrestrialize and they're like, oh, I can just pick them up with the Shadow Ball now, then it's like, haha, you thought? Maybe that's what they're saying. I don't know. if they went from Dazzling Gleam to Shadow Ball then. And then Wild Charge repeatedly attacks Urshifu with the highest random number. Okay, so Wild Bolt, you're picking super high chance you're picking up Urshifu, dude. And then you just have some optimizations. And then you have high recoil damage. You got to be careful with the recoil on Wild Charge, but just huge damage, dude. And then main weapon, consider shooting it at allies. What does that even mean? You're hitting the allies? That's funny. But okay, Legends, let's see what the last mon is. We got the Legend. We saved the best for last. We got Amoonguss. You got Regenerator Amoonguss. Every time you're pivoting in and out, get a third of your HP back. Citrus Berry as well, restoring a quarter of your HP once you drop down to 50. Like we said, you're with Terra Fire. A lot of times you were going Terra Water on Amoonguss last time, to have better, you know, to resist fire and water. Now what you want to resist is fire and grass, with how popular like the Grassy Glide Rillabooms, the Ogerpons, you know what I'm saying? So now you're resisting grass and fire, you know? Watch out for water Ogerpon. But then, you know, a far cry maybe from the Life Orb Amoonguss that Shotaru is famous for. But we got this is a more typical Amoonguss. You got Spore, 100% accuracy move that puts your opponent to sleep. Crazy move. Rage Powder for some redirection. Pollen Puff can damage opponents or heal up your allies 50% of their health if you use it on them. And then just protection. So defensive investment, let's look. Let's see. I think A-1 must mean an intimidated 172. Is this a jolly Chien-Pao? Let's see. 172, that's a jolly Chien-Pao. If you have an intimidated Chien-Pao, you live, you get 2 hit KO'd by Icicle Crash. Other than, even without that, it looks like you still have a random chance. You have a high, you know, you have a very low probability to live it. So we could put that in right now if we want, just to see it. Oh, we got a Citrus Berry set right here. What's the investment? We got 220. Let's lower this, or we're going to raise this to 188. And we're going to lower this to 4. Oh, no, 60. Sorry. This is 4. And then this is 12. Okay, so let's see. Icicle Crash. Oh, we're living that Icicle Crash, dude. What's going on? Oh, I get it. They're saying it's a very, very low chance to hit KO. You could even get a 3-hit KO off of Icicle Crash. Oh my god, that's crazy, dude. You could get with the Citrus Berry recovery, that's a 3-hit KO most of the time. That's nuts. Okay. It withstands the doubles damage of huge special attack stat Golden Go with choice specs. Make It Rain with a high number. So very high chance that you're living Make It Rain as well. From a choice specs Golden Go, crazy high special attack stat. Oh my god. And the HP stat, I think, is just optimized a little bit for the Citrus Berry. So I see the shout out for Zine, dude. The shout out for Zine. You guys remember Zine, the current reigning world champion, dude. One they're like, dude, Amoonguss needs that protect, dude. Sometimes people, you see a lot of like you know, different moves on Amoonguss, and most of the time you'll see here built into the damage calculator, they're like, let me get Clear Smog, let me get a Leaf Storm. Leaf Storm cooks up water Urshifus from Amoonguss, surprisingly. It's insane. So a lot of debate, and it looks like they are in the same camp as Zine, where they're like, let me just put protect and preserve this Amoonguss a little bit. And I respect that decision. I think that's the right call as well. So yeah, that is the team breakdown. Other than that, Shotaru has some insights on picking leads. So we got options basically for typical leads that you want to do based on the matchup. So it's saying, like, when you think Water Ogerpon can cook, bring him out with Lando. Then you have Iron Hands and Amoonguss in the back. If Water Ogerpon isn't quite the strongest lead, or maybe you can cook with a fire type like Chi-Yu and Flutter, bring them both out together. Bring Flutterfish and let them know. Always bring Amoonguss. Shotaru is never going to tell you don't bring Amoonguss. And then you either bring Water Ogerpon or Lando. And then against Chien-Pao and Dragonite, which is this team's hardest matchup, probably, it's looking like, they're saying you got to play this mind game where you're bringing out Lando, get the Intimidate off, check if the, once you get the Intimidate off, you're safe to bring in this, like, slightly bulked out Flutter Mane. in the face of the Intimidate, because you're not getting hit by a Dragonite's extreme speed. You're immune to it, and maybe it can get locked in. And then use Amoonguss to put Chien-Pao to sleep. So basically, you need this Intimidate to bring out Amoonguss. Amoonguss can Spore over here. You pivot out Lando, and then you have Iron Hands and Flutter waiting in the back. So one more time, in case that was a little all over the place, you're bringing in Lando, Intimidate Chien-Pao, maybe intimidating Dragonite if its ability isn't Inner Focus, but you're getting the knowledge of checking that. So you're going to want to immediately pivot out Lando, bring in Flutter to take an intimidated Chien-Pao attack. You know that Amoonguss can live that intimidated Icicle Crash. And if Dragonite goes for anything on Flutter Mane, a lot of the times they'll be like, oh, this is Scarf, I need to extreme speed it. They will extreme speed and you're immune to it. So then at that point, they're locked into extreme speed, can't hit Flutter Mane. And Amoonguss can just put that Chien-Pao to sleep on turn 1. You know what I'm saying? So that's a really strong, I like that they came up with that counterplay, and good on them. Like, this is so awesome. Thank you so much to them for including it. And then you got the Iron Hands pivot there. So tough Pokemon to deal with. We were already talking about Dragonite. What do you call it? Kingambit. Kingambit also a very, very tough matchup. So it's very tough to deal with. So it's kind of like you have to sort of go off with Chi-Yu on it, but it's super hard to remove off the field. You don't want to give it a Defiant boost. You know, say they bring out another sort of dangerous, intimidating, not intimidating. I don't want to use the word intimidating because it's not the ability. I mean, like a scary Pokemon next to them. You can't Icy Wind them for the speed control, because then Kingambit will get the attack boost and hit super hard on everything. You know what I mean? And it's just saying if they go Fairy Terra, then Iron Hands has a tough time dealing with it. Very tough Pokemon to deal with. But Shotaru is pointing that out. So one more time, Legends, there is the rental code. There is the paste. Those are both in the description below. Everybody salute the Shotaru, guys. Everybody give it up for Shotaru. Go follow Shotaru and wish them a congratulations on top 32 finish at the latest Teru challenge, dude. The Teru Share King, Shotaru. We love the Amoonguss almost as much as you. Almost as much as you. We are Amoonguss's second strongest soldier right after you, Shotaru. So thank you again so much for the team, and respect the Legends. Everybody, check out Shotaru. All right, let's hop into some battles, baby. Hisuian Zoroark, Who Knows Urshifu, Tornadus, Landorus, Rillaboom, and then we got a spicy Typhlosion here, man. The Hisuian Typhlosion. Okay. I can see a little weather control happening, perhaps. Or just the speed control. So let's see. If we feel that Chi-Yu will cook, we should lead Chi-Yu and Flutter. If we think Ogerpon could cook, we lead Ogerpon and Lando. I kind of like that lead, I think. I'm thinking about this lead with a little, let's see. I do think Chi-Yu does well at the right times here. Amoonguss I'm afraid to bring. I think Iron Hands is a must for this one. And then I think we just go Chi-Yu for a little nuke. Let's try it. Gifted sub if you win. Actually, we need to win. Okay, we need to win. We need to win. We need to win. Lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in, Legends. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tornadus and Urshifu. Okay, this is Rapid Urshifu. This is why I didn't want to lead Chi-Yu, dude. I was afraid of it. I was afraid. We get the Intimidate off. So this is what I want to do. I am gonna... So you know what's crazy is they are either going to go for a Tailwind or they're going to go for a... Or they're going to go for a Bleak Wind. I could Terra Water right now, and Swords Dance might be free. Well, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see. Who do we got here? I am just going to Horn Leech, Urshifu, and then I don't want to risk a Tailwind. I'm going to just bring in Hands. I'm not going to risk the U-turn because I don't want Tornadus, Tailwind, and then, you know, get Surging Strike by Urshifu or something. So, Urshifu goes for a Rain Dance. That's crazy. Oh, and they live that? Focus Sashed? Okay. Oh, it was Zoroark. This is crazy. Liquid comes out. We would have been better off doing Terra Water. Sadly. Sadly. But what we can do is... I think what we want to do is go for a Spiky Shield. And then a Wild Charge over here. There we protect the Ogerpon. Take clear Tornadus. Get your Tailwind off. I don't care, man. I don't care. We don't care. I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Bitter Malice comes out. We protect against those. And let's get this Wild Charge off. Easy money. We're going to take some recoil damage, but that's okay. That's okay. We take that. We take that Tornadus trade any day of the week. This Rain Dance Tailwind is pretty crazy. Here comes real Urshifu. So basically, we can intimidate this Urshifu again, because I don't think that they would come over here. I'm trying to think. What I think we should do is get a Horn Leech here and then do a Wild Charge as well. We're doubling up into Urshifu. Because I don't care what happens there. That's fine. Close Combat comes out. That's fine. Take care of Ogerpon. The defenses are falling. This Urshifu is toast, dude. This Urshifu is toast. Hands takes care of Urshifu. Hands is putting in a lot of work right here. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Damage by the recoil. That's okay. We take those. So now we have a choice between Chi-Yu and Lando. And I think we go with Lando. Yup, because we're getting this Intimidate off. Getting this Intimidate off, baby. And I think we're going to go Terra Flying on Landorus. I think that's the move. Terra Flying on Landorus. And then I think that we hit... I think we hit Rillaboom. I think we go Terra Flying, hit Rillaboom. I'm debating hitting Zoroark. That way it's just, you know, a 1v1. I think we do this, actually. Drain Punch here. I think we do this. I think we have the Terrasilize there because I want to lose to ground. I want to lose ground typing. Like, if I get hit by Rillaboom, I want to be, like... You know, I want to be neutral. Or I want to resist any grass moves. I want to resist grassy glides. Fake Out comes out. Alright, we could have seen it coming. Bitter Malice comes out. Do we live it? We live that. We live that. That's fine. We flinch. We flinch. Not a lot because Hands has such low... Hands has really, really low attack stat. Hands is kind of cooked. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch now. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch in case they... This might pick up, though, right here. Let's see. Lower attack. Okay, they're intimidated. crazy thing I could bring Chi-Yu in. This maybe is crazy, but I could get another Intimidate off on that Rillaboom. Let's see. I should have used... No, I'm stalling out the Tailwind. And we're getting another Intimidate off. And the thing that's crazy about next turn is that there's not going to be any kind of... there's no rain, no Tailwind. Let's see. That's why we do that. Beautiful. Preserving Lando. Now we get a Stomping Tantrum off on Rillaboom. Okay, we die to that. Well, let's see what attack. Knock off. Too easy, Legend. Too easy. We lose our specs. We lose specs. Rain stops. Uh-oh. Tailwind stops. It's looking spooky for them, dudes. It's looking spooky. It's looking pretty spooky. All right, I don't know how fast that Zoroark is, but I don't think it can Oko Chi-Yu anyway. So we just go for the Dark Pulse here, and then we go for Stomping Tantrum here. And I think that's game, dudes. I think that's a game one. Ash, are you ready? Let's see how we did. Nice. All right. Bitter Malice comes out. Wow, that was huge damage, actually. All right. I still think we're in great shape. I still think we're in great shape. Because Rillaboom doesn't have the... Rillaboom can't pick up both. Yeah. And Rillaboom's also at -2. Rillaboom's at -2, dudes. So yeah. It's Jover. GG. Respect. GG to my opponent, Legend. A little Flutterfish, a little Lando Iron Hands. Where have we seen that before? And then we got the Empoleon Ogerpon and a little Dusknoir Amoonguss. Okay, so let's think about this. Could Chi-Yu be really nice here? I don't know. We don't want to lead Landorus though, because I don't want to trigger Empoleon's competitive. So we're either gonna go... I do think Ogerpon is strong, and I'm gonna lead it with hands. Then I think we'll have Lando in the back, and you know what? I'm bringing Chi-Yu. I'm bringing Chi-Yu. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys. Thought about maybe bringing Chi-Yu turn 1. Empoleon scares me a little bit. I want to sort of learn it a little better before I commit to that. But let's see, let's see. Look at that Chandler. That's awesome. That's an awesome trainer card. Let's see, let's see, let's see. The Legend. The Legend sends out Rank Masters. Hands and Lando, baby. Hands and Lando come out. Okay. Intimidate comes out. That's scary. That's a scary Intimidate. I think our safest thing is to pivot out Ogerpon right away to Lando, and then go for a... I think we just go for a fake out onto their Landorus. Get a little chip. Call it macaroni. We need to match our Intimidates right now. I was gonna say we'll Volt Switch hands out, but I want to see whose hands is faster if they also go for a fake out. Let's see. They go turn 1 Terra, okay. Turn 1 Terra, that's on Lando. Terra Flying. They went Terra Flying into that Ogerpon slot for sure. That's why we're gonna fake it out and end it. Let's see if they went for a fake out on our hands. Yeah, okay, so they have fast hands. They have fast hands. They're gonna go Terra Flying onto Orlando. I was worried about this. We live that. We live that. So that's the thing, though, is we can go for a Stomping Tantrum now, basically, here. And if our Lando is faster, we hit. And then it sucks because our Wild Charge isn't going to kill or anything here because we're intimidated. But, yeah, we get good damage onto this hands. That's huge. That's awesome. Terra Blast comes out, probably picks up our Lando. We live that. Hell yeah. Nice. Volt Switch. Okay. We got the Volt Switch coming out. Protect that intimidated hands, baby. Okay, respect. Respect. They want another fake out, too. Let's see how our hands does against their Lando here. Nice. Okay, and that means we're going for another one here. I could go Terra Water. I could go Terra Water. Do I go Terra Water? I don't know. Because I think we're bulky. We're bulky enough to do this. And hopefully, what I'm hoping is that we pick up this Flutter anyway. The Flutter, I'm thinking, is Specs. It's either Specs or Sash. Or maybe it's just Fairy Feather or something. But let's see. I want big damage on Flutter. Okay. Terra Blast comes out. They're picking up Lando. That's fine. Oh no, they want to pick up. They want to pick up both. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. But we live Dazzling Gleam, dude. They just went for the Moon Blast. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. This is where we bring in Ogerpon, I think. I think this is where we bring in Ogerpon. And we're going to Terrastalize Ivy Cudgel. I think that's super strong here. Yeah, I think that's super strong. Yeah. I think what we do is Stomping Tantrum here. We know we're faster. Terrastalize. And then we hit this slot with Ivy Cudgel. Because we're going to get the special defense boost from our Terra. And we also lose any kind of flying weakness if they went for the Terra Blast on Ogerpon. So let's see. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. Okay. Who's their last Mon? Chi-Yu is taking a Stomping Tantrum, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna get crazy. Ogerpon getting masked up, baby. Dude, all the Ogerpon masks look so cool. Dude, the freaking the Terra logo in the shard, dude. Oh, that's a Scarf Legend. Okay. Where did they go? Onto Ogerpon. Nope, they're taking care of Lando. Respect to them, respect. But we're taking care of their Lando now, and then we have our own Chi-Yu to bring out. Bloop. Bloop. King Piggy. There we go. There we go. All right. WTF, do you have even a Pokemon anymore? T-Pop is having an incredible night. I love it. I love it. Okay. Now they have to be worried here. They have to be a little worried here. Because basically, I can go for a Heat Wave and an Ivy Cudgel no matter what. you know, no matter what, I'm picking up this hands. They can fake out either slot they want. I thought about spiky shielding, but who knows where they go. Oh, they did fake out that slot. Okay. And they go for a Heat Wave first. That's fine. Our Heat Wave picks up both, I think. Yup. Let's go. Simple. 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 Simple, Legends. Because their Flutter Mane is really low health, too. We just need to hit one Ivy Cudgel. I don't think that their Flutter Mane has anything that could OHKO or Terastallized. With Beads of Ruin, it makes it a little different, but I still think that Ogerpon holds on. Let's go for Heat Wave. And I could get cheeky and go for a Horn Leech, but let's just get their Ivy Cudgel on. Battle was canceled. GG. Respect, though. Respect. I like Ogerpon, but I don't like being intimidated. Dude, how do you deal with Bundle? That was a Sash bundle on the last team, too. I wonder what this bundle would be. I think we go Chi-Yu here. And actually... Arcanine is a little funny. Arcanine is a little funny. I am now thinking that I go with Ogerpon and Lando. And I think I bring Amoonguss in the back. I think I bring Amoonguss, and I'm debating either. You know what? I'm gonna bring hands. I'm gonna bring Ogerpon, Lando, Amoonguss, and hands. I think Amoonguss could cook here. We'll see how we do, Legends. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like the Intimidate is nice. The Intimidate is super nice. Let's pay attention if they're booster energied or not, so that way we know if we can U-turn. Bundle is really scary if they let Bundle. But we shall see. We shall see. Choke on a cat. Choke on a cat. Good luck, have fun to you too. Tornadus Bundle. Yeah. Is it Booster Bundle? It is Booster Bundle. So I'm thinking of something crazy, actually. I am going to go Terra Water. No, you know what? I'm thinking of going Terra Water and then getting a Horn Leech off on the bundle. But I don't know if that's advisable. Because if I go Terra Water, I think we live a Freeze Dry. And I think this is our way to, like, sort of hero call. This is our way to sort of hero call, get, you know, get good damage here. And also some recovery. I can't U-turn safely. I have to switch into hands here. Plus the special defense boost is, like, really nice on Water Ogerpon here. So we're losing a 4x weakness to Freeze Dry, and we're trading it for a 2x weakness. But when we Terastallize, we do get a 1.5 on our special defense. So I'm hoping that lets us live the Freeze Dry. And then any kind of, like, if they went for Bleak Wind, hopefully we'd live Bleak Wind too because of this buff. But let's see. We'll see how we did. We'll see how we did. They go for the Protecto. Okay. Go for the Protecto, baby. Tailwind comes out. Oh, boy. Okay, so the thing that I'm worried about now is if they do have... Do you guys think that they would bring in Giraffe for Giraffe? Would they bring in Farigiraf to stop the fake out? That is what I'm worried about. So, low-key what I want to do is I want a Spiky Shield, I think. I want a Spiky Shield. And then I can either Wild Charge or I can Drain Punch Bundle. I'm gonna Wild Charge it. I really want to pick up this bundle. The bundle is so threatening to our whole team, man. Super, super threatening. Okay, we go for a Spiky Shield. They didn't switch. They didn't Terrastalize. Freeze Dry is protected against. Hey, we could have faked out. We respected them a lot. We really respected it. Iron Hands, you monster. You monster, Iron Hands. Oh my god, that is so clutch from Hands, dodging the Bleak Wind. Legend! The dattebato difference, baby. Let's hustle. Flutter Mane comes out. Flutter Mane comes out. Flutter Mane comes out, baby. Okay, I feel super great about this move. I want to Ivy Cudgel here. And just in case, I think Hands can live anything. But part of me wants to bring in Amoonguss. Part of me wants to bring in Amoonguss for real. But I think that if they want to commit to the Moonblast on Hands, go for it. You know what? No, I think I bring in Amoonguss. I think I bring in Amoonguss here. I risk taking the Bleak Wind. We can eat a Bleak Wind. We can eat a Bleak Wind. Preserve the Fake Out on Hands. Let's get an Ivy Cudgel off on Flutter Mane. And we get Amoonguss in. Now we're pressuring with Amoonguss. Now they're going to Terrastalize. What do we got? What do we got? Don't tell me this is Terra Water Flutter Mane or Terra Grass Flutter Mane. Terra Fairy. Oh, they wanted that Hands, dude. They wanted Hands. Let's see. Did they Moonblast into Hands? Because if they did, that's huge. Oh, they just go for Gleam. Okay. They go for a Gleam. Amoonguss is eating that. Bleak Wind comes out. Oh, someone dodged it. Oh no, they're tilted, dude. I don't think it would have mattered though. I don't think it really matters though. A Bleak Wind is not killing Ogerpon. Maybe it's picking up Amoonguss. I will say that. Maybe it's picking up Amoonguss, but I don't think it changes the outcome of this turn. I don't think it changes the outcome of this turn at all. Urshifu comes out. So basically, what we do, wait, what Urshifu is this? Water, okay. Basically what we do here is we Horn Leech, and I think what we do is just Rage Powder. Like whatever Urshifu is gonna do, we're just gonna Rage Powder it to ourselves. And yeah, and that's that. I could stall it. I should have stalled out. I should have scouted. Now that I click what I clicked, I wish I would have Spiky Shielded and protected. But I kind of like this too because I think this is the last turn of their Tailwind, and with this, they get with this they get us. What do you get? Sorry, I'm like losing my words. If we lose something, we get a free switch in, is what I meant to say. But we're not losing anything. we're only gaining. They went for the taunt on Amoonguss, which is tough. Rage Powder has a higher priority than Prankster boosted. Prankster only gives you +1 on priority moves. Rage Powder is a +2 priority move, so it will move first naturally. I'm not going to be able to Rage Powder anymore, but that one Rage Powder is all I needed to get like a lot of life back onto Ogerpon. So I'm happy with that. Because the Tailwind's done now, they can go ahead and Tailwind again all they want if they like. But what I'm gonna do is just go for another Horn Leech here, and then I'm going to I can't do anything here in this slot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in do I bring in Iron Hands or do I bring it? You know what? I'm kind of I'm thinking about it now. I think we gun down Urshifu, and then Pollen. I think I side Pollen Puff here. Battle was canceled. GG. Respect, legend. Respect. Whoa. Like we said in our team breakdown, and like we read in Shotaru's report, Shotaru picked most of this team because these are the most popular Pokemon in the format. So basically the first 5 on both teams is the same, and then we picked the Amoonguss, they picked Kingambit. Okay, so basically our Lando is really strong here. I think we go Lando, and Do we go Lando and hands? Our hands isn't that fast. I think I go booster speed Flutter. And I think I go with... We're bringing hands for sure. And then the question is, do we bring... Amoonguss is hard to bring in the face of... actually, not bad. Amoonguss versus like Flutter hands or something. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm bringing Amoonguss, dude. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bringing Amoonguss. Oh, they didn't get their team selection in. They timed out, I think. Are they just gonna send in the first 4? I wonder. Maybe that was by design because we had the same team. They're just like, all right, let's send it. Let's see the mirror match. Let's see the mirror match, dude. Good luck. Have fun to the legend. Here we go. Here we go. By the time they would evolve into their normal Evos, you could evolve them into this all. Ah, nice, nice. I see, I see. Okay. So the Intimidate is nice. I almost, here's what I want to do. I think that I'm getting faked out, but I'm not sure that I'm getting faked out. So I don't want to go Terra Flying either because I want to keep Lando ground against their Landorus. So I can either bring in Amoonguss, or I think I bring in Amoonguss. I'm gonna bring in Amoonguss. Oh, in that case I just U-turn, right? No, I'm getting faked out. U-turn, Moonblast. That's it. That's the play. That's the play. U-turn Moonblast, or not U-turn, just hard switch Moonblast. Because I don't want to get faked out and take damage in that slot. I'm okay. Amoonguss the legend, dude. Shotaru, this one's for you. Spiky shielded, love it. They're gonna go for heavy slam on Flutter, but with the Intimidate, we live it, I'm sure. Moonblast doesn't even, oh my god. They just volt switched. Okay. Okay. Respect. Dude, my friend Danny just came online. He has the Larry, looks like he has the Larry avatar. Lando comes out. And the Intimidate comes out. Okay. So, what we can do here is, I feel like my move here is to go for a Protect, go for an Icy Wind. I think that's the play. Because I think that they start, or I can Pollen Puff. I can side Pollen Puff Flutter. I'm gonna just go for a Protect and Icy Wind. Amoonguss protects. Okay. How much do we do to this Lando? Big damage to Lando. Dude, maybe we could have put Lando to sleep if it's not Scarfed. It is Scarfed. I'm just wondering why Ogerpon hit the speed drop first. I should have Pollen Puffed. Dang, I should have nah, it wouldn't have hit, I don't think. I'm sure that they still outspeed Amoonguss. But now that Lando is locked into Rock Slide, Amoonguss can do whatever they want. So I'm kind of okay with, Do we put on the fake out pressure, or do we bring Lando back in? I think we bring in Lando again and get more Intimidate. This Ogerpon is not doing shite. Because basically what we do now is I can Spore here, and I'm gonna go Terra Flying. I don't even care, dude. I don't even care. And I'm gonna hit this slot. Withdraw. Whatever's going in that slot is getting spored. Iron Hands is cooked. Iron Hands is cooked, baby. I wonder if they went Terra Water on Ogerpon. That is a big question mark. But it was really good of us to lose our ground typing going into this. Spiky Shield, we lived that Spiky Shield. That's fine. That is so fine. Hell yeah, baby. Put that hands to sleep. Whoops. So now what we're gonna do is, I almost even want to Pollen Puff this slot. Or I can Pollen Puff here if we think we're gonna take a hit, you know? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go Terra Blast over here. That's fine. So their Lando goes down. And I'm happy to pivot to my hands next turn. Double switch. What's their last mon? Flutter Mane. Okay. I wasn't thinking they would switch that slot too. I should have spored. I should have double spored. That would have been a great read to make. All right, well, their Lando is gone. Give me that Pollen Puff, baby. Ogerpon comes back out. I think what I do is I think I Spore Flutter. And then I'm going to... I could protect. I could protect and bring in hands. Or Spore the Flutter. I think I'm going to Spore Flutter. And then switch to hands. I'm preserving Lando, dude. Decarbs is back for some battles. What's going on? Perfect. Nice. Did they go for an Icy Wind on this Flutter? Yup. Okay, perfect. Nice. And that Flutter goes to sleep now. So here's the good thing. Flutter goes to bed. Flutter goes to bed. They have a sleeping hands in the back. So we can basically, all I want to do is just Pollen Puff here, and I can hit Ogerpon for a Drain Punch. I could try and Wild Charge the Flutter, but it's asleep and I don't really mind it. But we could Wild Charge this slot. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Wild Charge that slot. Okay, they're going Terra Water Ogerpon. This is really huge because now we can Spore it. Oh, it's so Jover for them. Wait, they thought we were gonna Heavy Slam. No, I'm so sorry. They thought we were gonna Heavy Slam, dude. Ivy Cudgel is not saving you, dude. This is like one of my best turns, dude. The crit did not matter, please. The Terra Water did not matter really either. If I Heavy Slammed, yes, it did, but I respect them. They were in a pinch and they needed to make a play, so I respect that. I respect them needing to make a play, dude. I respect that. But now Landorus is confirmed to like take care of Ogerpon, so we can just basically ignore it. We need to like take care of this. We need to just take care of like I just side Pollen Puff and Drain Punch hands here. Battle is canceled. GG. Respect, legend. What I need to do is lead FlutterFish, and then I need to lead. What do we need? What do we need? And then in the back, we have Ogerpon, and then I think Lando. Oh, you know what? I want to bring hands because I want to be able to fake out this freaking Espathra. If all else fails, and we'll knock it out. Ash, welcome back. How was your nap, legend? Oh, Cow, good luck. Have fun. We're up against the Gravity team again. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Okay. Okay. I can see them going for a Hypnosis right away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Moonblast there, and then I'm going to just overheat this slot in case they don't protect, and just like ba-boom it. You know what I mean? Ba-boom. Let's see if we get the call right. I don't want to Dark Pulse it, because I think they're going to go... They could go Terra Fairy. Okay, they don't protect. Nothing. Alright, let's take care of SABLEYE with the Beads of Ruin. That should knock out. And then let's see if Chi-Yu is faster without Speed Boost. Let's see. No, it's not. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But before I go to bed, have you ever thought of having a sprite of yourself made? I've never thought about it, but that would be so damn sick, actually. Yo, that would be crazy sick. Oh, dang. Oh, man. Dude, are you in the business of making sprites, Steven? I'm going to protect with this slot, and then I'm going to pivot out to Iron Hands. Oh, dude, I can't sprite for shit. Ash says, good. You do. The nap was good. You just wish you felt better. We all wish you felt better, Ash. I'm sorry. Dude, Ash, just rest up. Don't push yourself. Don't go to work tomorrow for sure. Just take it easy. Just keep resting, legend. You got this. You get better soon. Okay, we're going... I think they're pulling out the Terra Fairy now. Oh, no. Okay. The Terrifier. The Terrifier. We just need to do enough that where we wall out this freaking gravity. Because after the gravity, the Hypnosis is also a chance. You know what I mean? Let's see what they did. Protect comes out. Espathra dies next turn? They go for the belly drum. Okay. So here's the thing. We can cook. We can cook still. We can cook. Did we didn't. This is a little... Okay, we have Ogerpon, dude. Okay, here's what we do. We're going for a Shadow Ball here and a Fake Out. Because that Espathra just protected. Let's go. Pick it up, Flutter. Let's go, Flutter Mane. Yes. Pick it up. Peace. Peace. Bato, you're the best. Ash, you're the best. Turn your monitor on and say it again. Thunder Punch comes out on the belly. Okay. All right. So this is where we go for the Ogre. This is where we go for the Ogre. Because we have Ivy Cudgel. What do they have? Same thing? Okay. All right, I feel good about it. We can't Terrasilize. We just have to Ivy Cudgel. That's it. Ivy Cudgel here, and then we also have to just... I think what we have to do is just We Ivy Cudgel because that's definitely a... Yeah. And I think we pick it up. We pick it up without any extra investment, nothing. And then we go for the Wild Charge as well on that slot. Spiky Shield, go for it. Go for it. Go for the Spiky Shield. Go for the Spiky Shield. And Detect. Okay. Alright, the double Protect. So they do have Protect. The... Okay, that's pretty tough of them because I think they were baiting out the Terrestrialization, so they wanted us to Terra Water, I think. That way they could plan their next move to at least pick up with their own Ogerpon. But it's not happening. Because we're going Ivy Cudgel and Wild Charge. Let's see how fast our hands are. Whoa, I didn't think of that now. I didn't think of that now. Okay, I didn't think of that. Big Drain Punch. Our Iron Hands is tanking that. Pretty crazy. Okay. Iron Hands faints. And now we are in good business because... Oh, fuck, he's asleep. Damn, dude. Okay. We go for... This is such a hard call now. Do we spike? I think I Spiky Shield. I think what I do is I go Terra Water Horn Leech on Ogerpon, and then I go for the Heat Wave as well. It's such a hard call because what if they protect? What if they protect now? I have to do it. If you ever do manage to get a Sprite yourself made, I can put it in the game. Okay, sweet. You can choose from a list of streamers and friends of mine. Oh, that's sick, dude. Hell yeah. Just a battle Sprite, not an overworld Sprite. If you get one of those too, that's fine. Okay, I'll check it out. Hell yeah. Okay. Please, please, please. We detect hands, which means we picked up Ogerpon. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's freaking go. Let's go, dudes. Yes. It was a 50-50, man. It was a 50-50 of their own design. It was a 50-50 of their own design. So... I want to see if this Okos, dude. It doesn't. Wow. I can't believe that. It didn't Oko. Wow. Okay. But we need Chiyu. Chiyu, please just wake up. Please just wake up, Chiyu. We need Chiyu. How many turns has Chiyu been asleep? Because our Dark Pulse could totally pick this up. How many turns have we been asleep? Does it say? I think we've been asleep 2 turns. Either way, this is it. This is it. Dark Pulse. Chiyu, Dark Pulse. Let's go, Chiyu. The fish. The fish. The fish. Yes! Let's go. That is a pose, dude. That's a pop-off, son. Do you guys hear this ASMR of my broken headset tape? Maybe I should be like bending it a bunch.